Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Byzantium. Today we want to take Salt Lake City and Gade so that we can peace out, drop the war weariness, build courthouses in all the cities that we conquered during this war. I've decided to keep all of them. I don't think it's worth it to raise these cities, resettle them. We really want to end the game as soon as possible. So, as I said, we capture Salt Lake City, build all those courthouses, drop the unhappiness from war weariness and the population in occupied cities, and we prepare for the next war, Sabrata, Ally, Nis, Addis Ababa, Attila's courthouse, Hagen, Carthage, and end the game. That's the plan. So first we have to move some units to Salt Lake City. Oh, hey, can we catch this crossbowman? Not really catch, but we can at least do some damage to him. Let's try to follow. Do we have blitz? Nope. Oh, I'll try to finish him off next turn, and we have so many tiles that we can pillage and use for healing, so our units should be fine. Let's maybe... how are you gonna do it on this side? Ooh. Need to send the cavalry in. Could be a kill, right? With 2 cavalry attacks. Yep. What if... let's send 1 more cavalry, and maybe it's a good idea to send the Great General with them. There should be 1 more. Oh, the last cavalry is still recovering, never mind. Okay, let's try to kill this crossbowman. That should work as well. Good. Move the field guns in position. And send more Fusiliers forward. What about this Lancer? I'll send him forward and maybe even attack. Or can we need to protect this flank, of course. Move like this. Field guns can move this way, and we can still cover them with Fusiliers. Okay, that works. And the remaining units can move the next turn. But one more thing. Because we don't need siege weapons here anymore, we'll send all of them south. And I don't think that we need the Great General here anymore either. I mean, we don't want to take Smyrna, so all that we're gonna do on this side is maybe like defend, and don't need the Great General for that. Wait. Move this way. Oh, how much damage? Take 18. I think we can wait for next turn, then we pillage something. Anything interesting? So it's the yields for capturing Atlanta and the Great Person. I think we already popped this guy at the end of the previous episode. Another Fusilier. Let's just grab cover, and the next turn we send him to the front. City growth, yeah, that's a decent tile still. Find something better. Something with production. Nope. What are we working on? Oh, we are working on chanceries everywhere, right? Okay, our ships are done for this turn, it seems. Oh, the musketman, let's move him a bit. Fortify. And this is the line that we want to hold. Come on. Okay, that's what I want. Have a windmill that we can work. Yeah, let's look that. More production in our capital is exactly what we want. For production, oh, that's just Atlanta. Where is courthouse? Here. And let's look. Probably everything with production. That's quite a lot of food actually here. Okay, let's log 5 food farms. And one more thing. How much faith do we need for a profit? 4,000. Yeah, let's grab a great profit. And I will use him to flip these cities. It's like the easiest way how to do it. Go. More units than I expected, so maybe our Lancers will have to retreat. How much money do you have? 16. So many luxuries that we could sell, and he doesn't have money. Never mind. Let's just take whatever we can. And no, we still need his capital, so this trade really won't last for too long. I needed a moment there to think, do we want to trade with this guy or not? Is it our vassal or not? And he's not. Okay, let's go. Probably won't be enough. Just one use. Yeah, we'll need one more. Go. This is interesting. Can we do something about this caravel? Can we attack it when sitting on top of a hill? That's an interesting position for a ship on top of a hill, but yes, it works. It's pretty easy to kill. Just block 2 tiles so that ships can't get to our frigates. Out of the way. And I think we should be able to kill the Lancer this time. One more attack should do it. Yeah. Good. Still don't want to capture the city. That'll be the last city that we capture during this war. So I'm still not sure that we'll be able to hold it. Anybody work this fish? Actually, we have a city that can work it. So let's lock it, and there is a workboat somehow. Iron to Alexander and it. Alexander. Want the iron back. How much would you be willing for horses, and how much would you be willing to pay for gold? But we definitely don't need 27 iron. Let's sell like 10. Or... much money are we making? Well, okay, 2,000 almost, so don't care about 10 gold per turn. And we'll actually need our iron for cruisers, so let's keep it. Athens, can we get production around here? We could, but we are not growing that fast. Let's log the farm after all. And... interesting that the game doesn't suggest the forest. I'd say it's better than the village. So, can we find one more worker, I mean citizen, that would work the workshop? 21, 22, it's gonna be another turn, 2 turns even. Are you working on answer grocer, but maybe more production so that we can get the grocer up faster, and that will give us the food that we are losing this way, at least some of it. Okay, that works. And First Council of Constantinople. City-state sanctions. Let's read the description. No trade routes can be established with city-states. Warmonger penalty greatly reduced when declaring war on city-state or conquering cities owned by them. So, this doesn't affect the bonuses that we are getting from our allies. There isn't a single word about that, so we probably don't care about city-state sanctions at all. How many votes do we have? 5. I think I'll just go 3 for Islam, or against Islam, actually. And just in case, I'll vote against the city-state sanctions. But now, that's a proposal from our vassal. I'm really not sure about this. It shouldn't affect the bonuses from our allies. On the off chance that it does, it's just not in the description. That would hurt us a lot, because we are allied with more than half the city-states on the map. Okay, let's go against our vassal. And I'll just rely on others that they will vote for the treasure fleet. There. Courthouse in Venice. So let's queue up some of the basics that we are missing here. Start with herbalist, and let's get back there for a moment. Have everything locked? Yep. So herbalist, granary. How many mines do we have around here? Only 1. Oh, by the way, in the next version of Vox Populi, the one that came out only a few days ago that I'll most likely use for the next Let's Play, Forge was boosted, doesn't give +1 to mines. It gives +2 to mines. I think it lost the specialist slot, but still, with +2 to mines, cities that are in like hill locations with access to enough mines, that'll be absolutely insane building, and it's very easy to build. So yeah, I think one of the most OP buildings in the next version. Next we'll grab walls, watermill, let's go even for monument and barracks, and then we come back and build a castle. About you guys, how much money do we have? Quite a lot. Let's buy the sheep. We'll build a pasture on it immediately. Now, what can we do here? Really not much. Yeah, all that we can do is to be friends. Should have sent a frigate to at least kill the barbarians inside those camps. But well. Oh, let's just move back. Don't care about the barbarians anymore now when we escorted the envoy safely. Wait. I can probably sit in the city. And I don't think that we need so many great admirals anymore. Let's just, excuse me, get some extra happiness. Thinking if I should save them for repairs, but I think can easily keep our fleet around 100%. How many admirals do we have? I can't see them. 4. Let's pop 1 for the extra luxury. And we will keep 3, and one of those 3 will be basically a reserve in case we need repairs later. Go. So what did we get? Wine. Really? We didn't have wine. Who needs orders? Everyone on this side needs orders. Where do we start? Where's the crossbowman? I think that is a little too greedy. Although what I can do is pillage the citadel. And let's pillage also 2 improvements here. We'll send the cavalry ahead. And this way we'll be able to flank anything that is coming to Salt Lake City to help with the defense. You can come closer. Move this field gun in position. How many do we still have? 4. I'll just move them forward. We don't need them for the siege. Actually, we could move 1 down here. I'll just move them for now. And we'll see how quickly we'll be able to take Salt Lake City down. You can still wing. Go this way. And make sure that we cover siege weapons. That's not bad. But I think the city will have a garrison the next turn. Probably could use like at least one more siege weapon. Wait, fortify, wait. Cargo ships. We have city-state quest. Oh. What we do for a little bit of food in the capital. A ton of influence. Other one, that's even more. What is this? Can we send the ship to Ormus from our capital? Ormus, we can. And that's actually a pretty good one. Holy moly, that's a really good one. Okay. Wait, wait, wait. Fortify. The great prophet. Doesn't really matter where we start. I'm just checking. Washington is following our religion. Start here. Wait, wait. And unit healing. Okay, next turn. We have enough workers here. Nope, we don't. We need a worker to build the city connection. And where is the one? Oh, here. Okay, so that's building the connection to Venice. But still, let's send maybe 2 more there. Let's disembark. I think the other option is to build something inside the city-state territory, and because I, again, like never use great merchants, I just want to check the other option. Maybe a mine. And next turn. So, what does it look like? Let me grab a drink quickly. Okay, so I'm not selling that iron. I already decided that last turn, but we could maybe sell him some of that wine. Because probably the only person on the map who still has money and is willing to pay a decent amount of the income for our luxuries. Any religious pressure for anyone? Nope. Okay, so we will get it. Barely, but it's enough. Nice boost for our capital. I didn't even have anything queued up. That might have been a mistake. I'm not sure. We might have... No, we didn't lose the production. 32,000. What the heck? Let's just build a train station. And opera house. And in 7 turns, we will start working on Eiffel Tower for that culture policies, price reduction, and more importantly, boredom reduction. I think we could use some more food in this case. And I think I'll even unlock the specialist slot and just lock more food. Where's that guy? Oh, there he is. And what is this? Sanctions fails. Okay, because of us. Good. World religion fails. That's important. And I think it would pass if I didn't vote against. And treasure fleet failed as well. We don't need it in this let's play that much because our ships are already really fast. I'll have to be careful in the other let's play as Celts. I have to get it there as soon as possible. We need the extra movement that we can get from this as soon as possible there. Yes, more growth. I think I'd rather log the mine. And the forest. Okay, let's try again. Treasure fleet. And I think I'll just ignore the most of the tasks for a while and just focus on railroads more. Oh, so it's for some reason I thought that the great merchants have something that can be constructed inside the state territory. I had to confuse it for something else. I know that that's in the game. It might be a great diplomat that can build something in the city-state territory, but well, the only option is the diplomatic mission. Still could use money. Soon we will have to upgrade some of our ships. There. Make sure that we keep the city 0. And we'll still wait. Fortify, fortify. Let's just send more units behind Salt Lake City. Are we strong enough? Something? I think. At least do some damage to musket man. Maybe a bad idea. I didn't expect that the lancer would take so much damage. Okay, let's hit this lancer as well and just keep moving. We'll need more units in the area. Eight, 45. I'll send the musketman there as well. Let's remove all these roads. One more thing. On the Great Prophet. Not yet, next turn. Can kill something. Yeah, so let's kill this Tercio first. As usual, make sure that the city can't start healing. We have a Corvette that's on 100% points. Okay, wait. Heal. And guard the coast. The more city-state quests. There was one more that gives us food. That's where Kabul. Can we reach Kabul from here? I don't think so. Where's Kabul? The south? It's not that far. I'm actually surprised that I can't reach it. Let's looking for a city like as far as possible, but can reach Kabul for the maximum yield. It probably doesn't matter anymore. Let's just, I don't know, send the ship from Prilap. That should be close enough. I think we have time to build the harbor before dynamite. Yep. Much money, 31,000. Just buy the hill. We'll work that. We have enough food around here. Village. Get that kill finally. I think we'll just sit back and capture the city, make sure that we don't get into any trouble. Okay, so now we have almost all the field guns in position. 45. Can we maybe kill another unit? I think I might be able to. There we go. You can sit here. You will sit on the hill as well. And send the worker. Start working on the road. Wait. Okay, so here the city connection is complete. I'll just keep sending workers north. We need to fix some tiles. Let's do that. Forty-five, 45. Go. Give me like 3 more turns, then we can peace out. Surprisingly, our happiness is even going up, and war awareness is around 20, so it didn't increase in this episode somehow. I thought that we were on a clock because of the war awareness. I'll still peace out once we capture Salt Lake City, but it's surprised that the war awareness didn't increase in like 3 turns. On hitting the city. How the hell is it possible that... because I moved in the zone of control. I'm blind. Well, I'll just kill the knight this way. And... 45. Flip Atlanta. Actually wasting quite a lot of production this way. I should have waited 2 more turns for the dynamite. Well, too late for that. But I will save the last 2 uses once we start working on the... what is it that we are working on? Or we will be working on? Eiffel Tower, I think. Quickly pop something before that. Another worker, maybe. To the harbor. Okay, connection is almost done. Everything is repaired around here. Maybe I'll repair these tiles just because I don't like village tiles. Wait. Trade road Kabul, right? Still pretty decent. Go. Skirmisher is doing a lot of damage to our corvette. I was wondering why it's not healing up. That's the reason. It's this one. It was this skirmisher. Actually, it was this one. And it's our ships. Again, first I want to kill the Tercio. Then we can focus on Salt Lake City. Good. Wait. We take the city on this turn. What is this? Let's grab Blitz again. There's dynamite, so we don't have to get that worker after all. Cancel. There's Eiffel Tower. 37,000. Thinking if we can afford to pay for it and still have enough for the ship upgrades, but really isn't that much that we want to buy except those upgrades, and we will just keep getting gold right now when we are making over 2,000 gold per turn. Actually do it. We find something better than just 3 food. Not really. I'm not buying sea tile for almost 1,000 gold. What about the forest around here? Can we just find one more? Nope. Let's look at the hill. It should be a mine soon. Wait. So keep hitting the city. Now when there isn't the garrison, it should be a bit faster. What if we attacked with the cavalry as well? Pillage. Could be enough. Should be enough, actually. There. I was hoping that we maybe get more territory around the city. But both these cities are quite far away, so that we can safely get to Sabrata. Now, on the other side, I think we can capture Goddess now. So, Alex, that one as well. And I hope that we can peace out right now. Can we get from him? I want sugar. We can't get a city from him. That is interesting. Okay, so let's get back and check which city we want to get. There's no way that he would give us Sabrata. Well, I'll ask. Sabrata, that would be the highest priority. And if we can't get that, maybe Smyrna. Or we could also try Lalibela. Widen the front a bit. And then instead of going for Sabrata, we would just go Ally, Nis, and Attila's court. That would also be an option. Let's see. It is. No, that's too expensive. And the other one is here. That would be acceptable. Actually, the plan was to take all the resources from him. I think I'll actually do that anyway. We just destroyed his army, so it's more important that we take away resources from him so he can't rebuild the army, rather than just taking a city that we can take easily in the next war, because he wouldn't have the defenses, right? So let's take this. 284 citrus, sugar. What about the ember? We can take the ember as well. And I care about the horses, but we values them a lot. Wow, one horse. About one iron as well. He values the iron even more. Holy crap. Interesting. Yeah, this will do. No, this won't do. More gold. 926. 926. And he can keep the horse. He's friendly immediately. Okay. A global monopoly on truffles. How did we get that? Because we didn't get any truffles. Oh, we did here. It's +3 food from resource tiles. Nothing important there. Okay, in this case, we just want to raise the city as soon as possible. Come on, get there. I want to raise both these cities. 6 turns, 9 turns. And here, about avoiding growth. See, I can't really use avoid growth to stop the growth in some cases. When there are only tiles with food around the city will still grow. This just sets the tile assignment to minimum growth possible, though in some cases I can't prevent that from happening. So when I see a city like this, I usually don't even bother using avoid growth, because I know that it really won't change anything. Same in this case. We want to start raising the city immediately. And in 3 turns, I'll also start raising this one, and we'll just use the pioneer. I wanted the city... the bison, I think. Yeah, that will... make this island non-viable. Let's get in position already. And I can move everything off camera. So now, again, those 32 turns I will play off camera. I'll just move all our units in position for the last war. Maybe I will actually take Lullaby because it's very close and we should be able to take it really quickly. And instead of going for Sabratha, I'll just go Ally and then Attila's Court, and we'll just skip the city, or maybe just take everything to really have a wide front. We'll see about that. Definitely want to keep Salt Lake City, so let's build the courthouse. And yeah, this will be all for today's episode. We have everything that we wanted. As I said, next 30 turns I'll play off camera, and when we are ready to declare the final war, I'll start recording again, and then we'll just try to grab the remaining capital cities as soon as possible and end this Let's Play. But as usual, I hope that you liked today's episode. Hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.